I'll go very quickly. We have seen which yuga we are in and what are the four yugas. Okay. First is Satya Yuga, then Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, and Kali Yuga. Their duration we have seen. Okay, then this is the whole the yuga calculation, which is the Kali Yuga is 4,32,000 years. The Dwapara Yuga is like okay, two times of Kali Yuga. Then Treta Yuga is like a three times of Kali Yuga. Then Satya or Krita Yuga is like a four times of Kali Yuga. So one Kali plus one Dwapara Yuga and one Treta Yuga and one Satya Yuga is equal to one Divya Yuga. Okay, which is equal to 4.32 million years. And one day of Brahma, 12 hours is like a into 1,000 times, 1,000 Divya Yuga, okay, which is equal to 4.32 billion years, okay. The same time, one night of Brahma also comes, like so 24 hours of Brahma is equal to 8.64 billion years, okay. Brahma lives for 100 years, okay, that 100 years is equal to 311 trillion 40 billion years, okay. So this 311 40 billion years is nothing but anyone can say one day of Brahma. No, no, no. 311 trillion 40 billion years is 100 years of Brahma, which is the lifetime of Brahma, which is equal to one inhale and exhale of Mahavishnu. Please all be very clear. Like, okay, be reminded of this thought. Okay, one inhale and the exhale of Mahavishnu is 311 trillion 40 billion years, which is equal to one lifetime of Brahma. Okay, so then this is the whole calculation. Then we have seen the four Yuga Dharma. What is the Yuga Dharma and what Yuga, each Yuga like a consists of how much time, what is good and bad, and how to reach the Lord. Okay. So in Satya Yuga, meditation of Lord Vishnu. In Treta Yuga, performing sacrifices. In Dwapara Yuga, elaborate temple worship. Okay. In Kali Yuga, the Nama Yuga, which is called as like a we have to chant the holy name of the Lord. Okay, that is the way to reach Lord. Okay, so that is important thing to remember. Okay, so that is the reason we have to pray to Lord all the time. Okay, then this is Krishna and his expansion, how it is coming. Okay, from Krishna, Balram comes. From Balram, okay, first Chaturvyuga, Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha comes. Okay, from that Sankarshana, Lord Narayana comes. From that, Lord Narayana, second Chaturvyuga, Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha comes. Okay, from that Sankarshana comes the Purusha Avatar. Okay, where the kids exhibited in the last week Narkat Mela very nicely. Okay, first is Karnavudagashai Vishnu or Mahavishnu. Okay, then Garbhodagashai Vishnu, then Shirodagashai Vishnu. Manu Kalpanava. Preeti is there to join. So Mahavishnu or Karnavudagashai Vishnu, from his four universes are coming. So this Mahavishnu's one inhale and exhale is equal to Brahma's lifetime, equal to 311 trillion 40 billion years. Okay. This is what the thing we have to understand. Okay, so this is each pore of the Vishnu, like okay, the this comes, okay, each universe comes. And in each universe, like a Garbhodakashai Vishnu comes. Okay, Garbhodakashai Vishnu, that Garbhodakashai Vishnu in each universe, like okay, he lies on the Sheshanag, okay, the bed of snakes, okay, Anantashesh, and his lotus feet, Lakshmi Devi is massaging his lotus feet, and from his navel comes the lotus flower, like okay, from there, Lord Brahma comes for each universe, okay. Then Kshiradakashai Vishnu in each and every atom of the whole universe, like okay, whatever living. One second. Yes, Manu. Yeah. Can you please join the class? The class started already. Okay, okay, okay. Then please take care. Yeah. Okay, okay. Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Bye. So, Kshirodakashayi Vishnu, in each and every atom, okay, the Vishnu presence in me and in you and in every one of us, like Vishnu presence in the form of Kshirodakashayi Vishnu. Okay, these are the very important concepts. Like again and again, I am repeating because if you have this foundation uh, properly, then you can build on this, like, okay, in the devotional service very easily. Okay, so at any point in time, if someone says, okay, you have to respect all the living entity, you should not disrespect anyone, because in every one of us the Lord is present as a Kshirodakashayi Vishnu. Okay, that is very important. It is not only human being, it is animal, and it is every living being. Okay, wherever you see like the life, the Vishnu is there. Okay, that is the reason you have to give the respect to everyone. Okay, Kshirodakashayi Vishnu. And here we saw the Krishna's quality. Okay, four quality like which very differentiate Krishna from other living entity, including Lord Shiva or Brahma, then other Vishnus. Okay, it is Leela Madhuri, Bhakta Madhuri, and Venu Madhuri, and Rupa Madhuri. This also we saw. Then we have seen like, okay, why Lord is called as Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, so we have seen that Aishwaryasya Samagrasya Viryasya Yasasasriyaka Jnana Vairagi Yoshaiva Sannambaha Idingana. Okay, there are six opulences. Okay, you can remember that very easily in the form of FOBs, FO or BES, FOBs. Okay, F is representing the fame, and O is opulence. Okay, then R is renunciation, B is beauty. Okay, then E is education or knowledge. S is strength. Okay. So in this, uh, who has all these six supplences all the time, full in quality? Okay, they only be called as the supreme personality of Godhead. Okay. So that is Bhagavan. That is what who can be called as a Bhagavan. Okay. So what is the meaning of Krishna?
Attractive.
All
all,
attractive.
all attractive,
All
correct,
attractive.
yeah, all attractive. Okay, so that is the reason like Krishna can be called as all attractive. Okay, so this is the Krishna's quality. Then we see like, okay, the purpose of human life, sleeping, mating, defending, eating, like all these four things, yeah, animal and everyone does it, but only humans have the higher intelligence, the discriminating power and reasoning power. Okay, so we are in the material world, which is 1/4 of the whole spiritual world, whole this one. So spiritual world is like a 3/4 of the whole space. Okay, the current body which we have, like it is Nirananda, Achit, and Asat. Okay, it is full of misery, full of ignorance, and full of temporary. So the reason, okay, we have to go from this material world to the spiritual world. The spiritual world is full of Sat Chit Ananda. Okay, Sat means eternal, Chit means knowledge, Ananda means like a bliss, full of happiness. Okay, so that is the reason we have to go back to that spiritual world. Okay. So that how we can go like a by remembering Krishna. That is what the practice we are doing. Okay, anta kalecha mameva smaran muktva kalaivaram yaprayadi samadbhavam yadinasi atra samseha. So that remembrance will help us to go back to Krishna. Okay, then the material world consists of like this a 14 planetary system. Okay, four things are common in all these 14 planetary system. Okay, which is birth, death, old age, and disease. Okay, the place where we are in, like, okay, it is Earth. It is the center of the whole 14 planetary system. The below us, like, okay, Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Mahatala, Rasatala, Patala. Then above us, like, okay, Bhuvars were Mahar, Jana, and Tapa and Satyaloka. Satyaloka is where Lord Brahma resides. Lord, Lord, Lord Brahma resides. Okay, so this seven planetary system will help us. So we have to go above of this seven planetary system. Okay, that is where our aim has to be. Okay, so the four things are common: birth, death, old age, and disease. These four things are common in all these 14 planetary system. So we have to transcend this birth, death, old age, and disease. Okay, that is where, okay, we have to go. So we have to go from the material world to the spiritual world. Okay, that we will see how to go from this material world to spiritual world by doing the devotion service. Okay, so the next one, okay, Bhagavad Gita talks about this five basic truth, okay, which is called Ishvara, which is talking about the Lord. Then uh,
Sorry for disturbing.
yeah, yes, Ram,
One doubt.
yes, yes,
This
yes, please tell me.
this Rakshasa Loka, Atharva Loka,
Yeah,
that is not below Artha, that is above the Artha.
which one?
Rakshasas and ghosts.
Yeah, correct, yeah. See, actually, this 14 planetary
Actually, I'm
system is
thinking that is below the
yeah,
Earth. This is, but it is in the diagram. It is shown above the Earth. That is below heavenly Loka. That is below Indra's Loka.
no, which loka you are talking about? I'll go to the previous
Next to
slide.
Indra. Next to Indra. Previous slide. Previous slide.
Yeah, correct, yeah.
This one. Bhuvar Loka. Bhuvar Loka.
Yeah, Bhuvarloka, that is the Rakshasas and Ghost. Okay, let me tell you. Okay, this is not. Uh, let me show you here. It is not okay
I
one
thought
by
it is
one.
below the
No,
Earth.
no, no. Let me tell you the position of. Can you just take a position of egg? Okay, that position of
Okay.
egg. Okay, you put it in a perpendicular manner, not the sorry, horizontal manner,
Vertical.
not the vertical,
Okay.
like a horizontal manner. Then you slice it
Okay.
like a 14 planetary system. So the 14 planetary system is not on the vertical manner. Okay, below me Atala, below me Vitala, below me like a Sutala. No, it is on the horizontal manner. The slice of the uh, egg. Okay, you just make the slice, and in that
Yeah,
slice, like
yeah.
okay, likewise it is there. It is not on okay above us means above me. No, it is
Okay.
just positioned on a horizontal manner.
Okay. Understood. And that's why I got
Okay.
doubt suddenly because
Yeah,
from
correct. Yeah.
childhood we know that it is below Earth. That's why I thinking suddenly.
Correct. Yeah. Thanks for that question. So please feel free to ask any question. Don't think that okay, this is a silly question or this others would be like okay, thinking in a different manner. No, everything, whatever doubt you have, like this is the right forum to clarify so that we understand the basic very well. Then we can do the devotion service in a better manner. Okay. So this 14 planetary
Right.
system, four things are common. Whoever takes birth, okay, they have to die. Whoever takes birth, like they will get the old age and they will get the disease. There is no escape from that particular thing. Okay, so only if you transcend, okay, if you go out from this material world to the spiritual world, we can get rid of all these things. Okay, that please understand. Okay, then
Right.
Bhagavad Gita, yeah, okay, thanks. Yeah, Bhagavad Gita talks about this five topics. Okay, Ishvara, which is supreme controller. Then Jiva, who is like okay, the living entity who is controlled and conditioned. Okay, then Prakriti, the whole material nature in and the surroundings of all of us. Okay, then it talks about the Kala, which is the time factor. Then it is talking about the karma, the activity. Okay, in these five topics, whichever sloka you take in Bhagavad Gita, it talks either one of it or all of it, okay, or many combination of it, okay. But it talks about Ishvara, Jiva, Prakriti, Kala, and Karma, okay. In these four things are eternal. Eternal means like there is no destroy for that particular thing, okay. Ishvara, Jiva, Prakriti, and Kala, it always remain, okay. Only karma, the activity is non-eternal. So that is the reason like we need to use our intelligence, higher reasoning power to descend this particular thing, okay, to rectify our karma, so that like whatever task we have doing now, till now, it has to be rectified, and we have to do the better way of like okay, all the things, okay. That is what important, okay. That is what called as like a karma, which is non-eternal, which will help us to go from this material world to the spiritual world, okay. So as we mentioned, Bhagavad Gita, it is a song of the Lord. Okay, it is the conversation by Krishna to Arjuna. Okay, between Krishna and Arjuna, it happened on the war field of like a Kurukshetra. Okay, so it consists of 700 slokas. That 700 slokas been divided into 18 chapters for easy understanding. Where chapter 1 to 6 talks about the Karma Yoga, how to do the activity, how to do the action, okay, to not to get the reaction. That karma yoga leading to the bhakti yoga. Then chapter 7 to 12 talks about like a bhakti yoga. Chapter 13 to 18 talks about jnana yoga leading to bhakti yoga. So as we mentioned, you consider this as a jewel box. The Bhakti Yoga been told in the center of the topics, like a 7 to 12 chapters. Okay, because that is very precious. So Lord Krishna is making ourselves understanding on money, yeah, making ourselves understanding about the Karma Yoga. Then we can get eligible to get to know about the Bhakti Yoga. Then he is talking about Bhakti Yoga. Then he is helping us to understand the Jnana Yoga. Okay, so it is 700 slokas and 18 chapters. Okay, how much time it taken for Krishna to complete this whole thing to Arjuna?
45 minutes.
Yeah, 45 minutes. Hare Krishna. Yeah, very good. Okay, so this is the 700 sloka dissection, like okay, how who spoke how many slokas. So Dhritarashtra spoke like okay, one sloka, which is the first sloka of Bhagavad Gita. Then Sanjaya, since Dhritarashtra was blind from the birth, okay, he could not able to see what is happening on the war field. So Sanjaya, who got the special mercy from Vyasadeva, okay, to see what is happening on the war field, which is Kurukshetra. Okay, from the place where he sit, and he is explaining all those things to Dhritarashtra. Okay, so Sanjaya speaks about like a 41 sloka. Arjuna spoke like okay, 83 slokas. Then Lord Krishna spoke 575 slokas. So that is the reason it is called as like the song of God. Okay, the Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavan is like okay, Krishna, and Gita means like a song. So that is what the meaning of Bhagavad Gita. Okay, the essence of Bhagavad Gita. So as we mentioned, like okay, Ekam Shastram Devagi Putra Gita. Eko devo devaki putra eva, eko mantras tasya namani yani, karmapi ekam tasya devasya seva. So there is only one shastra which is like a Devaki Putra. Devaki Putra means like a son of Devaki is Krishna, he spoke the Bhagavad Gita. Then Eko Devaki Putra eva. Only one Lord is there, like okay, which is the Devaki Putra. Then Eko Mantras Tasya Namani Nami. Okay, Lord's the recitation of the holy name is the one mantra we have to do. Then karmani ekam tasya devasya seva. So karmani means like there is one activity which we have to do as a devotional activity to the Lord. Okay, though Bhagavad Gita talks about the context is war. Okay, the Pandavas and the Kauravas are assembled to fight in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, but the content it is talking about life. Okay, there is not even a single sloka where it is explaining the war or violence, like okay, in the purport or in any verse of Bhagavad Gita. So Gita teaches all these things, how to eat, how to talk, like all these things we already covered. So for anyone who didn't know all these foundation slide, I humbly request, okay, please go through the previous recordings. Okay, I will share. If you ping, okay, these are the things I could not able to understand, please let me know. Okay, we have the recording of all these previous previous classes. Okay, so as I mentioned, the Gita, the jewel box, like where the center of the box, the Bhakti Yoga been said, the peace formula, happiness formula, art of dealing with dualities, forgiving God, power of love, essence of Bhagavad Gita, all these things been said in this 700 slokas. Okay, how to we have to perform our duty in this particular material world. Everything been said. In that 9.34 is the further essence of essence, where Manmana Bhava Mad Bhakto Madhyakimam Namaskuru. That sloka comes. Okay, again, like it talks about the Jiva Ishvara, Prakriti, Kala, and Karma, the five topics of Bhagavad Gita. Then this is how, like, okay, Karma Yoga is nothing but by doing our activity, our action, we attain the Lord. Okay, what is the meaning of yoga?
Connecting.
Yeah, connecting with the Supreme, not connecting alone. Okay, connecting with the Supreme Lord, linking oneself to the Supreme. Okay, if you do karma by by doing the activity, you are connecting yourself to the Lord, then it is called karma yoga. If you are doing dhyana meditation, if you are doing meditation and connecting with the Lord, it is called dhyana yoga. If you are by your knowledge, if you are connecting like okay to the Lord, then it is called jnana yoga. By just loving the Lord, okay, you are connecting with the Lord, then it is called bhakti yoga. Okay, the stages of bhakti, we have to use our mind, intelligence, and body to surrender to Lord. Okay, so the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita is called as observing the armies on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Kurukshetra is a place where, like, okay, in Bharat Bhumi, in the Bharat Bhumi, Kurukshetra is a place like located in Bharat Bhumi, which is nearby Delhi, which is very auspicious place. Okay, that place, the Pandavas and Kauravas are assembled. As I mentioned already, okay, there is a war between uh, Pandavas and Kauravas. Okay, so let me just go through the family tree, which I just. Uh, 1 second. So Krishna didn't promote the war. Okay, he went as a peace messenger to just talk to Duryodhana. Please give the kingdom. Okay, for each of the Pandavas, the 5 kingdom, you give it to Pandavas so that like okay, we don't need to have the war. But uh, Duryodhana is not accepting. Okay, he's not ready to give even one single kingdom. Okay, that is how uh, Duryodhana was so uh, self-centered, self-oriented. Okay, so he was so uh, self-oriented. So he didn't give anything to Pandavas, and he told that okay, we can see Pandavas on the war field. Okay, that is how he said this particular family tree. I just want to, okay, let me download. Are you able to see the screen? Hare
Yes,
Krishna.
Prabhu.
Yeah, okay, fine, okay. So just we will just go through that. See, this is the whole chart. Okay, let's go from the top. Okay, Bharat Maharaj was there. His son is Hasti, and his son is like a Kuru. Then from his son, like okay, Shantanu. That Shantanu has 3 sons. Okay, one is Bhishma, then Vichitra Virya, then Chitrangat. Okay, Shantanu married to Ganga, and he got like a begetter to Bhishma. Then Shantanu via Satyavati. Satyavati, okay, 2 sons were there, Vichitra Virya and Chitrangat. Okay, though Chitrangat died at a very early age. Okay, then Vichitra Virya, he could not able to uh, produce any sons. Okay, any children. So then, with the help of Vyasadev, Vyasadev comes. His parambara was Vashishta Muni. From him, like okay, Shakti. From him, Parasara Bhattar. Okay, from him, his son is Vyasadev. Okay, so with the help of Vyasadev to Ambalika. Okay, there is two wives of Vichitra Virya, like Amba, via Amba, Pandu been begetted, and via Ambalika, the Dhritarashtra was begetted. Like okay, Then with the Dasi, okay, Vichitra Vidya has a Dasi, okay, via this Dasi and Vyasdev, like they got united, and the Vidur was born, okay. So Pandu, Dhritarashtra, and Vidur were the brothers, okay. Pandu's son were via Kunti. Pandu's son were like okay, five Pandavas, okay, which is called as Pandavas, who is Yudhishthira, Bhishma, Arjuna, and Nakul and Sagadev, okay. Then via Dhritarashtra. Dhritarashtra was a born by blind. Okay, so why from him he got married to Gandhari. Okay, with Gandhari he begat a son of okay Duryodhan and 99 brothers. So totally 100 plus one sister. Okay, Dushila. So totally like Dhritarashtra has 101 children. Okay, Duryodhana 99 brothers and Dushila. Okay, then okay, then Yudhishthira Maharaj, Draupadi, okay, all the Pandavas had the wife of like a Draupadi. Then with Draupadi, okay, they begat the five sons, okay, for the Pandavas, Prativindya, Sutosham, Sataki, and Sukrukarma, and Shrutakirti, okay. Then Arjuna, Bhima had one more wife, like a Hindamba. Uh, then his son is called as like a Gadodgach, okay. Then Arjuna had another wife, like a Subhadra, who is a sister of Lord Sri Krishna. So from that particular thing, like a Abhimanyu comes. Abhimanyu's wife is Uttara. Then Abhimanyu Uttara's son is Parikshit, and Parikshit's son is like a Janamejaya. Okay, so this is the family tree of Pandavas and Kauravas. Okay, then the Yadu dynasty, how Krishna, Subhadra, and Balram comes, like from Balram, Krishna's son is Pradyumna and Aniruddha. So this family tree is like helping us to understand how big the dynasty of Kuru dynasty and Yadu dynasty. Okay, this is the Kuru dynasty. This is the Yadu dynasty. Okay, any questions here? This this will take little time to understand, little time to memorize, little time to digest. Like okay, please, I will share this particular slide. You can go through in detail. Okay, so this Dhritarashtra's son, actually, once Visitra Vidya passed away, okay, though Pandu was younger, as Dhritarashtra was like a blind, the kingdom ruling came to Pandu. Okay, but after Pandu passed away, it's supposed to go to Yudhishthira Maharaj, but Dhritarashtra given that particular whole responsibility to Duryodhan. Okay, so then Duryodhan was like a very cunning, and he could not gel well with the Pandavas, and he always had a fighting mode. Okay, then he didn't give any kingdom to Pandavas, though Pandavas were deserving like a much more than the Duryodhana. Okay, so then because he was not giving, so Krishna, okay, so yeah, after the I'm saying like after they grown up, okay, but during that time Dhritarashtra was ruling, but once they were about to come to the king age, okay, at the time Dhritarashtra didn't give the responsibility to Pandavas, but he given to Duryodhan. Okay, so then Duryodhan cheated the Pandavas in the whole assembly, okay, with the play of this one. Okay, then he could not able to give so gambling, in the gambling, okay, he cheated the Pandavas, and he completely taken all the kingdom. So then now uh, Duryodhana was not giving the kingdom to Pandavas. So Krishna went as a peace messenger to Duryodhan. Please give five kingdoms to Pandavas. Okay, but Duryodhana was rejecting that. He could not able to accept it. Okay, he is telling, okay, war is inevitable, so let us see it in the war. So that is how the whole Mahabharata war started. Okay, so that Mahabharata war happened in Kurukshetra. So in the Kurukshetra, the Pandavas and the Kauravas were assembled. So that particular time only, this particular sloka is getting started. Okay, so the chapter 1 has 46 slokas. So the chapter 1 named as observing the armies in the battle on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Okay, it has 46 slokas. The section it has been divided. First, Sanjaya informs King Dhritarashtra of Duryodhana's appraisal of the relative. So this we will see in the upcoming slides. Okay, first let us see the sloka. First sloka. Okay, the first sloka goes like this. Yeah, do you want to recite? Okay, fine. So first sloka, first sloka matram recite. Yeah, Dhritarashtra Uvacha. Yeah, Diya will recite the first sloka. The first sloka is Dhritarashtra Uvacha Dharmakshetre Kurukshetre Samaveda Yuyutsavaha Mamaka Pandavaschaiva Kimakurvada Sanjaya. So one another thing is this Bhagavad Gita as it is been explained by ISKCON founder Acharya, His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada. Yeah, His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada. So yeah, okay, fine. What he has done is he taken the Sanskrit word by word and he translated into English and he given like the purport as a detailed understanding of okay how to link and he referred various scriptures and he formed this purport. He wrote the purport. Okay, yeah. No. Now second sloka I will give. Okay, so the format of each sloka in Bhagavad Gita as it is goes like this. Okay, first the sloka will come, then the synonyms. Okay, for each word to word translation, then the translation of that sloka, then comes the purport. Okay, we will not go the purport in detail because we will have that in the presentation also. It will cover. Okay, whatever mentioned in the purport, we will get it covered in the presentation. Okay, so this sloka translation, Dhritarashtra said, O Sanjaya, after my sons and after my sons and the sons of Pandu assembled in the place of pilgrimage at Kurukshetra, desiring to fight, what did they do? Okay, so this loka seems to be very simple. Okay, just Dhritarashtra is asking Sanjaya, okay, after my sons and sons of Pandu assemble in the place of pilgrimage at Kurukshetra, desiring to fight, what did they do? Okay, if you go in detail, there are two or three things like we can understand in detail. Okay, one is though the Pandavas are his brother's son, who Dhritarashtra's brother's son, but he is showing the discrimination. Okay, he's saying after my sons. He's saying Dhritarashtra is saying after my sons, Dhritarashtra's son and the sons of Pandu. Okay, he is showing the discrimination. Okay, only the Kauravas are my sons, the Pandavas are sons of Pandu. That shows how menial, how partial he is. Okay, but at the same time Arjuna in one another sloka, in the upcoming sloka, he will say I am killing my brothers, why I need to kill my brothers. Okay, he is seeing even the Pandava Kauravas as his brothers. Here Dhritarashtra is seeing even the sons of Pandu as a different he is not seeing as his sons but like sons of Pandu. That shows the discrimination, partiality, and the narrow-minded Dhritarashtra. That shows. Okay, that is one important thing. Then the second thing is Dhritarashtra very well aware that fight is going to happen. Fight is inevitable. They are going to fight. But why he is asking Sanjaya again after they desiring to fight in the pilgrimage of Kurukshetra? What did they do? That is a little silly question, correct? They are assembled to fight in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, but why he's asking again, what did they do? Okay, that has the meaning because the place Kurukshetra, he's thinking the place Kurukshetra is very divine place. Okay, did after the assembly in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, did their mind become changed? Okay, my son's mind become changed. Are they going to have a peace formula with Pandavas? Okay, now let us not fight. You take five kingdom, and we will go amicably. Is they their plan got changed? Okay, that is what he is asking because he wanted who? Dhritarashtra wanted the fight to happen, and Dhritarashtra wanted the Pandavas to be killed. Dhritarashtra wanted Kauravas to win at a very great manner. Okay, that is the reason he is fearing the Kurukshetra, the Dharma place. Okay, the pilgrimage, the divine place. Did they change my son's thought process? That is the reason he is asking. Okay, what did they do? Okay, hope you are able to understand this two important things. Can someone say what are the two important things we can understand from this sloka? Hare Krishna.
One is Prabhu, like importance of Kurukshetra being a pilgrimage place.
Yes,
Second is discriminating between the own sons and the Pandu sons.
very good, Prabhu. Okay, these two things are very important. This shows like okay how to read and understand each and yeah. So you're able to see the screen, correct? Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu, it's
Yeah,
visible.
yeah. So these two things are like a very important to understand. So the sons of Dhritarashtra is saying, okay, he's showing the discrimination, and the pilgrimage place where Kurukshetra, like he's seeing, thinking, okay, it will change the mind of the Kauravas. Okay, so he's asking the Sanjaya. Then the second sloka goes like this. Then Sanjaya is speaking. Okay, Sanjaya vacha drishtva stu pandavanekam Vyudam Duryodhanashchata Acharyam Upasangamya Rajavachanam Abravit. Sanjaya said, O king, after looking over the army arranged in military formation by the sons of Pandu, King Duryodhana went to his teacher and spoke the following words. Okay, so Sanjaya is saying, he is responding to Dhritarashtra after looking over the army arranged in a military formation. Okay, because they will have the military formation arranged by the sons of Pandu. King Duryodhana. Duryodhana went to his teacher. Who is Duryodhana's teacher? His name is Dronacharya. Okay, Dronacharya, and spoke the following words. Okay. Hmm?
Dronacharya.
Yeah, correct. Dronacharya. Okay. So again, Sanjay speaking. Pashyaitam Panduputranam Acharya Mahatim Chamum Vyudam Drupada Putrena Tava Sishyena Dhimata. Saying, O my teacher, behold the great army of the sons of Pandu, so expertly arranged by your intelligent disciple, the son of Drupada. So here one another thing also we need to understand. Behold the great army of the sons of Pandu, so expertly arranged by your intelligent disciple, the Drupada. Drupada's uh, son, okay, son of Drupada, okay. Drupada and Dronacharya is our friends, okay. They studied at a similar age, and they studied in the same with the same teacher. But Drupada was a Kshatriya, where Dronacharya was a Brahmana. Okay, there is a big kind of fight, okay, between Drupada and Dronacharya, because Dronacharya wanted to have the cow, which wants to have like the milk as Drupada's house, like they have the milk. So that time, Drupada Drupada and Drupada's father would be like a kind of insulting Dronacharya. So uh, that what one? Yeah, that created the difference of opinion, and that created a kind of enmity between Dronacharya and Drupada. So now see the intelligence of Duryodhana. He is just provoking that enmity of Dronacharya towards Drupada. Though Drupada was the enemy of Dronacharya, still Drupada's son Drishtadyumna studied under the guidance of Dronacharya. Okay, so Drishtadyumna, who is the son of Drupada, and Draupadi also daughter of Drupada. Okay, so Drishtadyumna during the war field, okay, he taken the side of Pandavas. He was not on the side of Kauravas. Okay, so now he is saying, who is Dronacharya is saying to, sorry, Duryodhana is saying to Dronacharya, see, the sons of Pandu's great army been arranged by your intelligent disciple, the son of Drupada. He could have just said, it is Drishtadyumna arranged this particular section of the army for Pandavas. But he is just provoking so that Dronacharya getting all those thoughts, and he will fight to kill the, yeah, he inflated like the fire of enmity, and he just wanted Dronacharya to be firing in full force against the Pandavas. Are you able to understand? You got the hidden meaning of this, or what is the important concept like behind this particular thing? Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. So Dronacharya and Drupada are friends, okay, initially, but there are some incident happen, so which created like a conflict and enmity between them. So Drupada's son is Drishtadyumna. Drupada's daughter is like a Draupadi, and Dronacharya's son is Ashwatthama. Okay, so Duryodhana is provoking that particular thought process to Dronacharya. Okay, this is a thing to understand. So in the next sloka, Atra Sura Mahashvasha Bhimarjuna Samayudhi Yuyudano Viratascha Drupatascha Maharataha. Here in this army are many heroic bowmen equal in fighting to Bhima and Arjuna. Great fighters like Yudana, Virata, Drupata. Okay. So here Duryodhana is saying, he is comparing the whole Pandava armies. He is thinking, okay, only two are great warriors. One is Bhima, because Duryodhana always have like a fight with Bhima, because Bhima was so mighty, and he sees, okay, Bhima is so powerful, and Arjuna was so powerful because Arjuna was the greatest archer. Okay, so he's thinking, even though Drishtadyumna was not a very important obstacle in the face of Dronacharya's very great power in the military act, there were many others who were causes of fear. They are mentioned by Duryodhana as great stumbling blocks of the path of victory, because each and every one of them was as formidable as Bhima and Arjuna. He knew the strength of Bhima and Arjuna, and thus he compared the others with them. Okay, so this is how like he compared. We also have many heroic bowmen and fighting with like, okay, like in the equals of Bhima and Arjuna. Okay. So first, what is the name of the first chapter?
Observing the armies.
No, observing the armies on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Okay, observing the armies on the battlefield of Kurukshetra.
Yeah.
Okay, so fifth
Yes.
sloka. Drishtaketuscha Kitanaha Kashirajascha Viryavan Purujit Kunti Bojascha Saibhyascha Nara Pungavaha. There are also great heroic, powerful fighters like Drishtaketu, Chekitana, Kasiraja, Purujit, Kuntiboja, and Saibya. Okay, all these great warriors are there. Okay, this is how he is explaining. Duryodhana is explaining to whom? Duryodhana is explained to whom?
Dronacharya.
Dronacharya. The same being explained by whom to whom?
By Sanjaya to Dhritarashtra.
Very good. Okay, so please understand all the time, okay, who is speaking to whom, so that you will be able to get the real essence of it. Okay. So, what are the 5 topics of Bhagavad Gita? Let us stop with this 5 slokas for today. What are the 5 topics of Bhagavad Gita?
Iswara, Jiva,
Ah,
Prakriti, and Kala, and
yes.
then Karma.
Okay. So, these 5 slokas are talking about what are the 5 topics? It can be all the 5, or it can be like a sum. Definitely, it is talking about the jiva, correct? He's saying, okay, this fighter, that fighter, okay, that is jiva. Then it is talking about the karma, because they are assembled to fight, okay. And it is talking about the kala also, like how they are going to be fighting, how they are going to be killed. It is talking about prakriti, correct? The material nature. Okay, they assembled on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. This is how we need to link, we need to think, and we need to remember. Okay. Any doubts till now?
No, bro.
No, Prabhu.
Okay, Madhji. Okay, fine. Okay, I will just go through. These are some of the thing I will take. Okay, as I mentioned, it is observing the armies on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Okay, we are just seeing the preparations for the war. Okay, so as we seen, Dhritarashtra inquires from Sanjaya, what did they do? Sanjaya said, Duryodhana approaches Dronacharya. Okay, so see these visuals. These visuals are nothing but what is being explained in the verses and in the purport. So these visuals will help us to understand, remember forever. Okay, so Sanjaya is sitting behind below the Dhritarashtra, and he is talking what is happening. So Sanjaya is able to see what is happening on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, and he is explaining to Dhritarashtra. Okay, then Duryodhana is explaining to Dronacharya related as like how these armies are assembled. Okay, then was 1 to 15 like a Lord Krishna blew Panchajanya. So we will see a little later. Okay, fine. Okay. So now we will just see how these armies are assembled. Don't think that, okay, these armies are very small in size, and just want to give you the glimpse of it. Okay. Um, Adi Parva, Mahabharata Adi Parva, it is explained. One Akshohini is equal to 21,870 chariots, 21,870 elephants, 65,000 horses, 1,09,000 foot soldiers. Okay, this is one Akshokini. Okay, Pandavas had 7 Akshokini, Kauravas had 11 Akshokini. Okay, you just to see one Akshokini means 21,000 chariot, 21,000 elephant, 65,000 horses, 1 lakh odd foot soldiers. This is one Akshokini. Then 7 Akshokini Pandavas had and Kauravas had 11 Akshokini. Okay. Then commander in chief for Pandavas were Drishtadumnya, who is the son of Drupada. Okay. Kauravas army in chief is Bhishma, Drona, Karna, Shalya, and Duryodhana because they were massive. So that is the reason. Okay, there are 5 commander in chief. We have to visualize. Okay, while reading this Bhagavad Gita slokas, we have to visualize as if like we are in the war field of Kurukshetra and we are on the side of Pandavas and we are on the side of Krishna because the Pandavas and Krishna were fighting to protect the Dharma. Okay, so then Atirathis. Atirathis is 10,000 warriors. Like, okay, the Maharathi is Arjuna. Okay, these are the Maharathis who are commanding around 60,000 soldiers. Atirathis like who are commanding 10,000 soldiers. Okay, Yudhishthira, Bhima, Drishtadumna, Gadotkaja. Okay, Satyaki, Yuyutsu. All these are Atirathis on the side of Pandavas and the Kaurava side. Shalya, Somadara, Burishva, okay, Badagudra, Jayadra, Kritavarma. Okay, all these are Atirathis from the Kaurava side. Okay, so the type of division also, how this divisions are being mentioned in detail. Okay, so Akshaguni is like as we saw below that they will assemble Anihini below that, like because 2,187 chariot will be assembled as one Anihini. Okay, likewise, like okay, there are so much inside this Akshaguni. There are so small divisions under that. Like okay, it will be assembled. So this is how the whole war happened between Pandavas and Kauravas in a gigantic manner. Okay. The next slide explains about different names of Krishna and Arjuna and Bhima. Okay, Krishna, as we've seen, what is the meaning of Krishna? It is all attractive. Then Rishikesha means master of the senses, owner of the senses. Madhava means, okay, because each name of Krishna has so many meanings. Okay, Madhava means husband of the goddess of fortune. Achyuta means infallible one. Okay, there is no fallible. Like okay, he will not fall. Okay. Then Madhusudana means killer of demon named Madhu. Govinda means okay, one who gives pleasure to the senses or cows. Okay, there is a reason we call Govinda. Vasudeva means son of Vasudeva. Okay, Vasudeva means Krishna. Vasudeva means like okay, Krishna's father. Okay, Vasudeva. Devaki Nandana, okay, the son of Devaki. Yashoda Nandana, son of Yashoda. Partha Sarathi means chariot of Partha. Partha is Arjuna. Okay. Then Keshava, killer of demon Keshi. Okay. Janardana means maintainer of all living entities or killer of all living entities. Okay. Then Dhananjaya. So many at places in Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna been referred as Dhananjaya because he is a conqueror of wealth. Okay. Then he is called as Partha also because he is son of Pritha, Kunti Devi. Okay. Kunti Maharani's another name is Pritha. Okay. Then he is Gudakesha because one who conquers the sleep. Okay. That is the reason Arjuna is called as Gudakesha. Then Bhima is called as Vrikodara because he is a voracious eater.
Prabhu.
And yes, Mataji, perform Herculean tasks. Yes, Mataji.
Sorry for interrupting, Prabhu. Actually, Tanvi got very sick today. So I'm immediately taking her hospital. So
Yeah, sure.
leaving the meeting, I will join later.
Maji, we
Sorry
are done.
for that.
We are done.
Okay.
Like now, we are going to close also. Please take care of Tanvi and our prayers are like for her
Sorry,
quick
Prabhu.
recovery.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
no problem.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, these are the different names of Krishna, Arjuna, and Bhima. Any questions here? If no questions, like we can end the class here. Hare Krishna. Please feel free to ask any question so that things will be clarified for all of us. Okay. Hare Krishna. If no questions, I will end the recording.